Hello YouTube. It has been a while. Hi. When was the last time I filmed and posted a video? I don't know. April 17th. Let's update. Let's see what and tell you what's been going on. Throughout the whole month of May, I spent mostly planning my wedding. If you didn't know, I'm getting married next May and I'm very excited about it. We got engaged in April of 2019 and the pandemic didn't push it back at all. We were planning on having a long engagement anyway, but now we have officially set a date and we have purchased all of our major vendors. I have bought a dress. We have made a lot of big decisions and most of the big stuff is, I think pretty much all of the big stuff is like done. Now it's just taking a second to relax from all of that wedding planning and planning the rest of it. That's how I spent most of the month of May. I did, since the end of March, take a social media posting break, specifically TikTok, but also kind of on here too. For TikTok, I was just kind of feeling, no, I just wasn't kind of feeling this. I was feeling burnt out and not inspired by my content and not excited about my content. And I just didn't feel like I enjoyed what I was posting. It felt like every time I had to film a TikTok, I was like, oh God, I have to go film a TikTok so I can make sure I can post something. It just felt like a chore and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop posting after this. Also, the whole situation of me dislocating my shoulder in February from filming a TikTok, I've just been kind of like so worried about hurting myself again. And I also wanna make sure that like when I have self-tapes to film, I'm not injured, or auditions to go to, that I'm not injured and not able to do it, which is how it was when I first hurt my shoulder and I had a lot more auditions then. Now I haven't had auditions, so I'm just kind of like trying to take care of myself. But yeah, TikTok just felt like a chore and it didn't feel like something I wanted to really post on anymore. I'm still trying to decide if I want to like recalibrate my content and kind of do like vlog style things and like tell more about myself, or if I want to post more dance content. I still have no idea. Having a lot of things going on that I was like, I don't have time to post on TikTok and like film something, edit it, and then post it in a timely schedule. So that was also part of it too, that I wanted to feel good about the content and not just the quantity of it. I wanted good quality content and I felt like I wasn't producing that anymore. So that's why I stopped posting there. But yeah, that's also kind of a little bit how I felt about YouTube as well. Not in the sense of like the quality of my content, because a lot of it has just been sitting here talking, but just feeling like the quality of what has been happening in my life has not been like enough to actively share on YouTube. It just kind of has felt like either the same thing every single day or so many things happening that I don't have time to pick up my camera. I'm like, what else is there? Oh yeah, the main part of my life, auditioning. Since the whole audition situation that happened back in March, there have been self-tapes I've had to do and things I've had to audition for. I literally also just filmed a self-tape right before sitting down and filming this, case in point where I'm wearing some makeup, and it was for a speaking role in a movie where I had to improv a little bit, so that was fun. I haven't had to do an audition like that in a while. A lot of them have been like dancing and stuff like that instead of lines, or like some songs and things like that. So it's been good so far with the things that I've been doing, but it's also kind of been the same thing of like, it feels like auditions are drying up and there's no more opportunities for things for at least right now until fall seasons and winter seasons and stuff like that start being announced. It feels like there's not much for me to do, and I don't want to be just submitting something to just submit it. I want to submit something that I'm feel is good and the quality is good. So there's been like some random things that I've been like, yeah, I'll just send my reel. Then I'm like, no, I should like film something nice for it. And then also not feeling totally motivated because I'm like, what's the point? They're not going to look at it. So it's kind of been like balancing that bit of it. But yeah, so auditions have been fine. It's just been something that I'm like, I just want to book a job. It's still that mentality of like, why have I not booked a job? We have a little bit of an issue with Mushroom right now. She has, I think it's called distichitis or distichisis, where she has a hair growing like into her eye. It happened a week and a half ago, about at the first Friday of June. I noticed that her eye was really red, so we like ran her over to the vet. They like checked on her. They're like, yeah, so this is what it is, that there's a hair growing into her eye. Here are your options. You can give her these ointment drops for a week and see what happens if her eye gets better, or you can go like a surgery cryotherapy route. And we were like, we'll go with the drops first. We did the drops for the week and her eye was like doing pretty well. Last Friday we took off her cone. She's been in a cone, so she doesn't rub her eye. Like maybe an hour later when she's like finishing grooming herself, she comes back into the office where we're both sitting doing work and her eye is like swollen shut, and we're like, all that work we just did for the past week just for us to take off the cone, her to be like grooming herself and rubbing her eye. Put her back in the cone. We've been doing all the ointment drops again, and we have an appointment this Wednesday to go get it checked out by like a vet ophthalmologist and see what our options are, because we just don't want her to be in the cone for all this time. But it's also a lot of money to pay for cryotherapy or surgery to get this piece of hair removed and completely gone. So if she is cleaning herself again, she doesn't irritate it, which is just I feel bad. I feel so bad for her because she seems so sad. She seems more comfortable now in the comb because she's been in it for about a week and a half, but she has become very snuggly lately. Every night we have to do these drops in her eye 3 times a day. So every night once we do our like final one, I usually like sit with her on our couch, and she's been like snuggling with me at night on the couch, which has been very cute. We were worried if Carbon was gonna like not be so gentle around her with her having this cone on, but he's been like so gentle with her, which is like amazing. And it's very nice to see them having a very good connection with each other as kitties. So hopefully that will be taken care of soon, and she will be all better very soon. I've also been doing a lot of different background work. I've got to work on Saturday Night Live. I didn't talk about this at all. One of my goals forever has been to work on Saturday Night Live. Like, I wanted to be an NBC page when I first moved to New York, but then realized I definitely was not qualified for it. But I've always wanted to work on SNL ever since I was a kid, and I finally got to do background work on it. I got to work on the last 2 episodes of season 47, and it was great. It was a lot of long days. It was 2 long days, but it was really fun. It was cool to see like everything behind the scenes of SNL. And now that I've been on it a couple times, hopefully that means the next season I will be on it again. But yeah, I've been also doing other background work too. I've been trying to dip my toes more into that. That's kind of been my thing. I'm like, if I didn't book any jobs for the summer, I'm gonna try to be doing more background work. So that's what I'm doing right now, which is nice. It's fun. But yeah, things have been good. Things have been busy. It's been nice to be busy. But now it's just kind of figuring out like where things are going with life, and auditions, and the wedding, and the cats, and me and Sean. So it's just been all good stuff, but definitely keeping myself busy, and yeah, it's good. I like it. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Just a little like sit down, catch up, like I keep doing on here. I feel like that's kind of the best way to just go about me and my breaks on here that I've been taking with posting. I hope you enjoyed this and seeing what's going on in my life. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. DFTBA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.